What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Fury Farms. Farming Simulator 17, but it's Fury Farms. I need to get that done proper. It's like Farming Simulator, Fury Farms. It's Fury Farms, basically. Every time I load up on this, it's just going to be bang, Fury Farms. Job done. Alright, so basically what we did in the last episode, we sped the time up. We got the soybeans fully grown. Now we've got the harvester. It's harvesting, and we've got that cultivating, which works out quite well because the cultivator is not going to catch the harvester up, because I gave it a big margin to go from. So yeah, we got that. I think this is episode 11 as well. If any of you didn't read it in the bottom, it's always in the title. Always in the title of what episode it is, and so on and so forth. It's Sosnovka. I love the name. It's like on Farming Simulator 2015. Oh, actually, that might catch up because it's a little bit faster. Yeah, 2015. I love the name Beyond Home. I thought it was really good. And on this one it's Sosnovka. So yeah, did that. Now the main, because it's like episode 11 or 10. No, it's episode 11 definitely. Yeah. We basically, I thought, when I first started the series, I thought, this is actually going to be quite a good series. Now don't get me wrong, it is a good series. I'm getting into it and I'm enjoying it. But I thought it'd have a couple of similarities to 15. Whereas like doing forestry, chopping down a tree and taking it to, where is it? We went. We chopped down the tree and we took it all the way down to the lumberyard in the bottom left corner. Now to go from our farm and all the way down to there is a big way, or it's a big drive. Plus the trees that are around, they're not small trees. Like these trees here to the left side of this harvester, the tree, I chopped one of them down. And if you haven't seen like the video where I did it, then you're always welcome to hit back into my playlist and find it there. It's disappointing with it because in 15 you could chop a tree down and you could basically get around about 8,000 for a tree, and that was for a small tree, a tree like one of them. Whereas for that tree in 15 you probably would have got about 12 to 15 grand. Whereas when I chopped the tree down and I loaded it in, it filled up the whole trailer. There was no more room for me to put another tree in. And then I got all the way down there, didn't lose a single one, popped them all in, walked away with like 4 grand. From a big massive tree I walked away with 4 grand. So it was pointless to do. So for me, forestry on this game on 17 has gone down a little bit. So like I say, when I first started this episode or this series, I thought, right, what we'll do is we'll do canola straight away. So we did canola and it worked out quite well. And then I thought, we'll do a bit of forestry as well while we're planting and harvesting, so we can get a little bit more money in, so we can get more machines in for us to do more interesting things. Now it didn't quite work out that way, because like I say, the forestry stuff, you don't get as much from cutting trees down as you did on the last one. So the new plan we have is we are planting soybeans, and the only reason I'm doing soybeans is because, as you can see at the minute, soybeans is on the 3rd row, and you look at grain elevator, is in the green going up, is at 1,339. Now that's a decent amount, but we're nowhere near finished. By the time this harvester is going to be done with the whole lot of 19, then we've got 14 to do, because it won't be full. The harvester won't be full, for sure it won't be full, so we'll have to go over halfway through 14 is probably where the harvester will be full, so it'll be like 100% full. Then we go grab the trailer, We empty the harvester, hoping that it's going to fill up the trailer, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So then once the trailer's got what's left, and then it's at 100%, then we're going to find out where has the most to sell, which I'm pretty sure will be the grain elevator. By looking at it at the minute, that's where it's going to be. But this is like the second episode I've done, or I'm doing, is to see this soybean thing. Now, doing a full 100% on a trailer is going to figure out how much we're going to get with grain elevator being high up, which I don't actually know how much we're going to get, so it's going to be fun to see that. Now, if we get a really big amount, I'm hoping to buy a new machine or a new piece of equipment. Now, I'm not sure which one to buy. Maybe I want to do something with grass and bale it, because I could, see, now this opens up a lot of opportunities. I could lease all the machinery, but then I could look at how much money I've got, find a small-ish looking farm, like if I go on here, where would we be around? Thing is, the biogas plant is the one where you sort of like, you do all the silage and all that stuff, because silage is definitely a good way to go. Remember rightly, is the biogas plant, which is around 17. Now, if I go over to 17 and look at how much it's going to cost me for 17, I think that's what we'll do now, actually, because it's a little bit boring just sitting here doing nothing. We're going to drive over at 17. Let's plan out this. Let's plan out where we're going. Because what we can do, and this is like just straight over. Yeah, it's just straight over. Right, so what I think we'll do is, like, because I'm going to try and plan it to get something to do. So we've got something to do instead of just sitting around watching them harvest. I mean, it's farming simulator. Anyone who watches farming simulator, it's an enjoyable game to play, and I would suggest go getting it if you like this type of game. Now, with that being said, we're going to head all the way over to 17, and then we're going to figure out how much it is to buy 17, the farm 17, number 17. Once we found out how much it is to buy, then we're going to see how much we're going to end up with, which would be even better. I mean, having a car would be really good instead of using the tractor all the time. I mean, I know there's 2 maps with Farming Simulator, and this is the second map, Sosnovka. I can't remember what the first map's called fully, but I know this is the second map. So, basically, what we're going to do is we're going to find out how far are we away from this. Not actually that far. It's not actually that much of a thingy. Right. Oh, we can quickly get across here. So we're going to go to 17, which is further on. Biogas, I think if we turn here. Way, that went wrong. I can't drive. Yeah, I think I just got stuck. Nope. And can we turn? And turn. Yeah, there we go, we're out. Right. So the biogas plant is this here. This is what it is, yeah. Right, and what's... Yeah, there we go. So this would be where all the silage gets taken care of, which means if we can look into purchasing this one over here, because yeah, I did just mess up with the driving and all that, but it didn't work out too bad actually. So if we can purchase this, let's just back it up and stop and out. Let's see how much this is going to cost us. Mission? Smell that? Smells like money. Right. Well, it does if you've got the nose for it. How about I make this simple for you? £2,943 and you fertilise that field for me. Are you serious? I can't fertilise that field. I haven't got fertiliser. I didn't know they give you missions. Oh, that's quite cool. Right, so the field is going to... Wow. Field 17 is going to cost me 183,000. Right, so if I go into that... Right. That's interesting. 138,000 to fertilise that field. Not going to happen. Why? Because I don't have that fertiliser. I could have got 3 grand from that. But that opens up a lot. Wait, that shouldn't happen. That opens up a lot, because now that I've done that, obviously I'm guessing it's the ones with the exclamation marks. Now, do they all have them? They all have exclamation marks. Even 23 does. What I'm going to do, it's this way, I'm sure it is, yeah, is I'm going to look at the farms that are close to me, because some of them might just say, well, this farm needs harvesting, can you harvest it for me and you get some money. Now, I didn't know that they added that part into it. That's new for me to discover, because I never discovered that last time. I didn't know you could do that, so that is very much interesting to do. Like I say, I didn't actually go and watch videos on this game. I literally pre-ordered it, and then when it came out I thought, boom, I'm just going to jump straight into it. Looked at the first map, looked at the second map. I had like 2 minutes on the map to have a look, see what, like, cycling through everything, what have I got to use, blah blah blah. Stumbled on Sosnovka being the one that's going to be more challenging for me. This is where my series starts. So I didn't have any insights onto anything. I was looking through add-ons, finding add-ons, like, how can I get this add-on, can I get that add-on, no I can't get this one, I can't get that one. Lo and behold, don't need to get them because they're already in the game. Like the leasing add-on, that on 15 wasn't in the game. It's been implemented into the game. That you just seen there is a new feature for me. So I've found a new feature which is gonna be good, because if I go to 23 now, how are we gonna just do a little right here? I do way too much on the turning. So if I go down to this little exclamation point on 23 and find out what it says it wants doing, it's probably not going to get done, because it might give me like a time frame of 7 minutes. In 7 minutes I've got to do my farms. So yeah, right, so 23 might need cultivating. Actually, I'm sure this is purchase. Fertilizing, manure. You know what my old man told me about it? When you're up to your neck in it, it's best to spread it around. Ha! Well, anyhow, that's what's on my mind today. Probably because I got a whole tank of slurry just sitting in a field waiting to be spread. If you want the job, it's yours. Pays 5 grand, and that's no joke. You've got the tank and you want 12 minutes for the mission. Hang about, do I need the actual thing for this, or do I just accept? If I accept, do I... Oh! Okay. So, you've got me on a mission now, and I'm on a timer. Attach that. Attach that. Is it going to push that tractor out of the way? Hopefully it will. Just push it out of the way. Can I get that out of the way actually? Because nope. Can I just drive it forward then? And just get that tractor out of the way completely? Wow, this is a big fertilizing thing. Right, this might actually be able to get done. Do we turn it on? Turn on the tank. Let's go. Yeah, this is a big field, a very big field, but because this is a big slurry thing, in 10 minutes we might be able to get this done. So this actually makes more things interesting now, because I didn't see on the last one he said that he had it there for me to use. I mean, I am, so hopefully that's what it is. It's like they show the equipment and I'll just go on and use it. So I've got 10 minutes to get this farm done, which is going to take one down, one back, one down, which, thinking about it, might actually take 5 minutes. It'll take, but this is a big tank, and it is doing it, because I can see it's doing it. It's making the thingy look different, but it doesn't look like it's going down. Interesting. But yeah, if that means that I get paid 5 grand for doing this, I will happily do this. And that to me is a really interesting point to have in this game, because that means while I've got my stuff doing, I can come to this and think, right, well, what farm might have a quest that I could do? Oh right, well that one looks like it needs doing, so I'll go do that. The only part towards this is these trees are going to be a pain in the bottom. Right, so let's turn off the slurry, and we'll have to fold it in, because, yes, I know, don't you dare. There we go. I think if we can get smack dab in the middle, yeah, it's gonna take at least 5, maybe 7 minutes, because this is a big fertilizer. Can we reach the edge? I'm gonna have to do every single bit. Come on, line up perfectly. That would be lined up perfectly if we just slowly back it. This is what's going to take a little bit of time with my driving, because I don't have very great driving skills. Right. Now if we turn it on, yeah, there you go. And move it around, and as long as we stay like that, we shall be fine. And that's what it is basically. As long as we stay in that line, so it's all done perfectly like that, we'll be fine. Might take a good back forth, but you know, 5 grand. 5 grand is nothing to look like. Way, see, now that could cost us some money. No, I think we got it. Stay on track. And the way I did it on the first one was the better one. Like I say, well, no, actually, I might not get this done in 5 minutes, because looking at the time, I think if I can keep this directional line, that's where it's going to be. I'm not going to get this done in the next episode, but I will, like I said in the last episode, if you watched it, or I don't know if you did or you didn't. Obviously, if you're watching it now, you did, so just ignore that bit. If you watched my last episode, I am bulking a few of these up, so I've got some to go constantly. So what I'm going to do is I'll end it on this part here, and then I'll pick it up on the next one. On the next episode, it'll just run straight forward, because I don't like my episodes to go so far or so long, depending on what I'm doing or what program I'm doing, or what thingy I'm doing. This one's Farming Simulator, so it only has 20-minute episodes. So let me just line this bad boy up, because this is a beautiful piece of equipment. Right. Let's just line it properly. Yeah, this is not going to get done in time with my skill league. Now while we're backing it up, we can have it pulling out. So basically that is it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure recording for you. It means a lot for me, for everyone who watches my videos. It means a mega amount. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button, because there's plenty more content to come. So subscribe. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Hit that thumbs down if you didn't like it. But thanks for watching, and I've been Fiore. You're amazing, and I'll see you next time.